Hey guys, I was wondering what all the Fortnite skins would have looked like if they got a Star Wars makeover. I will spend half an hour on each of these skins, making the Star Wars version out of it.
ClayClaim. Marshmallow is one of the most unique characters in the Fortnite universe, but also in the DJ world. And the Stormtrooper, well, he's one of the most not unique characters, because he has millions of brothers who look just like him. It makes sense to me, well, and that both of them are made out of white clay and have a white suit while creating the weapon, the blaster. I am so curious what the final version will look like. We have another 20 minutes to create the weapon. I think this one will be quite easy to finish within half an hour, but let's see what all the other skins will bring us. Oh, we have this belt, of course, with some details. Marshmallow is quite popular for, with the two cell phones right in the middle. Look at that, 10 minutes left, that's it! Imperial Marshmallow! Well, one of the most mysterious skins deserves a very mysterious Star Wars makeover. What about Jabba the Hutt or Palpatine? Maybe just old Ben Kenobi. That would be amazing. Oh yeah, with a lightsaber. The blue one, of course, but let's focus on the robe first. I mean the Jedi coat. I used to dress up as Obi-Wan Kenobi with an old brown bath robe of my father for a Halloween party. It was a pretty nice costume. This is the lightsaber, here we go. This is the handle we are creating, and some blue will give us the force. And now we can just stick it into the rope, and look at that, even 11 minutes left. That's it! Galaxy Kenobi! Or we go with this guy, what was his name? The skin, Moisty Merman, right? One of my favorite designs. I know that most of you don't really like this guy, but I think he's quite funny. Funny! Reminds me of one of the most popular characters, which was introduced in episode 1, which is, yeah, you can probably guess it. Well, the skin color is slightly different, but this tongue, this moment in cinema history,
my tongue.
It's just because of the tongue. This character, the Star Wars character, came to my mind, and I tried to make the Fortnite version out of it. We have 11 minutes left for this character. Plenty of time to create the characteristic clothing, the fabric, the vest, which this character is wearing. Everyone already knows who I'm talking about, and that's it! Jar Jar Merman! To be honest, I had no idea which Star Wars version I wanted to make out of this popular Fortnite skin. I just knew I had to create something with this guy, anything. And here we go, we start with some brown. I'm really curious if you get it, which Star Wars version, which character this is going to be. Well, when it comes to hairs and brownish stuff, there is only one solution, I think. And now when I create the face, it's quite obvious. Sometimes it's so fascinating to me that you only need a few colors of clay, and here we go. 6 minutes left. That's enough time for the iris. And maybe some more hairs. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, what about some more details? Let's rip his shirt apart. There are some pieces of the fabric. Then we have this very characteristic belt right in the middle. I don't want to mention his name because, well, maybe someone of you has no clue, and he's pretty dumb, I guess. And placing, the belt right in front of the drift skin. And we have 1 more minute to create the weapon, the X-Bow. Oh, this will be exciting! Ah! Boom! Look at that. Drift Baka. It's Drift Baka! This skin is probably one of your favorites, or many of you. It's the Durburger skin, and I was desperately looking for a curved skin in any way to create this idea, and maybe it will look a bit ridiculous, but well, who knows? Maybe you will like it, maybe Fortnite will like it, maybe Fortnite will include it into one of the next updates. It's BB-8, of course, and the Durburger skin is, well, he's not that round, but he is rolling. I thought it would be quite nice to give him some roller skates as well. Here we go. We are assembling all the details. Maybe we should have a look at the time. Putting it just 5 minutes into the oven because we want to paint on the surface, just the very surface. I would have never completed this skin under half an hour by using clay, so this is why I came up with this idea. Just putting 5 minutes into the oven. We have 2.5 minutes left for some transparent polish. We should hurry up. Let's glue this BB-8 head onto the torso. We have 1 more minute, 30 seconds. Assembling the roller skates, putting everything together, and the timer is done. That's it. BB-Burger 8. I'm glad that was not ridiculous. Let's go on! This is the Omega skin. Oh, I should do an update, but let's first create the Omega Star Wars version skin thing. If you want to make a Star Wars version skin out of any Fortnite character, just take some black clay and pretend to create any kind of Sith or stuff like that from the dark side. I wanted to create not any Sith. I wanted to create the only one. I'm not sure if he is considered a Sith. I think so. Sith? Vader? 18 minutes left. Still some time to think about all the details we want to create. The Darth Vader details in any detail. Another skin which just looks ridiculous. I really hope this video would not be ridiculous, but just interesting. Let's create our lightsaber, the very first one for today. 2.5 minutes left. The red one. That's it!
Darth Omega. Ooh, I should keep this voice, it sounds so dark. Here we go, we are creating the
Skull Trooper, aka, well, I won't spoiler this name because I came up with a really amazing name, so I can't tell you anything about that, except it has something to do with skulls and death and stuff like that, and it's a trooper, of course. We are creating the helmet. Look at that. It already looks so characteristic with these strong lines and with this helmet design. We have some details in the front and maybe we need some, not yellow, some green. Yeah, green, it's called green. Green clay. We have some bags, beautiful bags. We have 3.5 minutes, so don't worry, we don't need to hurry. Okay, here we go. We're attaching the bags to the shoulder. Oh no, one is dropping and we have half a minute and this guy is the Death Skull Trooper. After all these dark skins, we should take this funny guy, the fish stick skin I recently created. Yeah, it was just last week. And we are creating a true hero out of this person, out of this character, out of this fish. Oh yeah. We are taking a very thin layer of bright ochre, bright brown, yeah, it's more brownish, and we need some green and white. It's the first person, oh, this is a lightsaber, to hold a green lightsaber, and this is only one person in the universe. Well, that's not true. If you stop watching after the old movies from Star Wars, you could say that, but we can't say that because Disney will throw out many more movies with many more colors on lightsabers. We have the blue milk, of course, and maybe we should do some blue milk dropping to the ground. Oh, it looks so lovely. Look at that. With 12 minutes left, Luke Ocean Walker and not Admiral Akbar. This is the Rex skin. one of the first skins I ever created, and we stay with green. Yeah, it sounds right to stay with green. We make just a little adjustments to the helmet, to the head. Nobody will notice these. These will be some eyes. I'm really curious if you already know which skin, which Star Wars version I am creating right now. Yeah, probably not, because I really screwed up on this phase. But let's face it, I only have half an hour for this guy. So don't blame me for making bad designs or bad clay mistakes, for example. Now it's obvious. These hands and these stick, the wooden stick, 10 minutes left. Enough time to create some beautiful boots. Yeah, beautiful boots of this Jedi Master. It's Master Rexa! Okay, technically this is not a skin, really, but we have half an hour and we have the shopping cart. What could we come up with? Well, we have some silver clay. I bought some silver clay, and we could create some technical stuff and just put it right in the front. This would probably look nice. Maybe we should also make some darker silver and adding some lines and stuff and all that Star Wars themed designs. 13 minutes left. What could we do? Yeah, maybe we should also roll another sausage of silver clay, adding some random details. Really some random details. Oh my gosh, look at that. This really could be. We should add a plate with details, a satellite dish. Oh no, look at that. 10 minutes left! This is the Millennium Card! Okay, normally I'm just shouting this. That's it! Once each tutorial. But now that we have, let's say, 13 different skins, I should really hold back my voice, that it really lasts through the whole video. Well, we have the Jonesy skin, and we are creating, well, this is just obvious, a blaster, a white robe, and then what do we get? We get Princess Jonesy! Okay, apologies, this was superficial. Just because he has long hair, it doesn't mean I have to make him a woman. In this case, Princess Leia. Now we are creating the llama. Technically not a skin, another not officially skin in this video. Well, what the heck. We have some silver clay, putting it onto some blue to create this beautiful llama yeah, it's quite difficult as a German guy to speak English. Llama variation, and it looks quite technical. Maybe you can guess which Star Wars character I just created. 7 minutes left, 7.5 minutes. We can coat the legs with white, maybe adding some rolls to these, and we get R2 Llama 2. That was lame. We should get a little bit more legendary. This is the legendary Rune skin, and we take some for the black clay. I already told you that whenever I wanted to blah blah blah. This will be another Sith, but not any Sith skin. I won't tell you his name because you know who. He who must not be named. Oh, that was another franchise. This will look amazing. We have some details, some further details right in the middle. Maybe we should add some wrinkles to the fabric, and then we take some wire. We are not only creating any kind of lightsaber. No, it's two-sided. And it's also red. It's glowing, really glowing in the dark. What about his left hand? Do we have some time left? I think so. Just 3 more minutes. We take some wire and maybe we can stick it into his hands that it looks like a lightning bolt coming from his fingers. We should add some acrylic paint because it's way more quicker than clay. Look at that. It already looks so fantastic. Oh no, it's the legendary Darth Rune!
Which one was your favorite? I hope you had a great Christmas. See you in the new year 2020. Take care, guys. Bye!
2019, thank you so much for all your support, your likes, your comments, and your letters, and for some reasons, underwear in my mailbox.